Use my primary colors of red, yellow, and blue, and I have sap green and burnt umber and white. And for the brushes I have, this is 11 by 14 canvas, and it's pre-primed, so I just put on my magic white for our blending. So I have just a flat brush. This is size 8. You can get bigger ones. Depending on the size of your canvas, you can use bigger ones, okay? And I'm just going by the size of my canvas. And I got a liner brush. And I have a bristle brush. And I have a fan brush. And I've got a palette knife, so it's nice to have different things that you might use. We may or may not use it, but I like to have it here. So that's it for the brushes, and let's get started. So with my flat chiseled edge synthetic brush, I am going to make a kind of a grayish bluish sky. And I'm going to take my blue, and I'm going to take some burnt umber and put that together, and then I'm going to put some white in with it just to see what color I got there. That's a nice grayish blue color, isn't it? Maybe a little bit more brown. Gray it up a little bit. It's nice. Let's try that. With the magic white, it should lighten it up a little bit too. So I'm just going to kind of decide where I want to end my sky. So I'm just going to put it here. It doesn't have to be a straight line. I know sometimes we used to use tape. When you're using magic white, you put on your tape first, then put on your magic white on top, work with your top, and then when you take your tape off, put magic white on the bottom. So let's go with a nice blue sky. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. I'm going to jump over some spots like we did before. I found that really good for making clouds. Alright. So I'm just going to, I'm going to go back and forth. And I'm going to leave open some spots like I did before. I find it really, really nice to do that. Alright, so just put on some paint here and there. Look at that. Now look at all that open space. Now just you watch what happens. Because of the magic white, and because it's all nice and wet, you can blend all that perfectly. So I just clean up my brush, and I'm going to just blend that together really nice like that. See, and now you're going to get all that coming together, but you're going to get some openings there, like it's clouds there. Nice, look at that. Isn't that pretty? You didn't even have to do anything, only leave some open spaces. Look. So you can't do that if you're just using acrylic paint, because what happens is it dries so fast you haven't got time to work. So the magic white keeps everything wet, sometimes up to an hour, depending on how big your canvas is and how much magic white you put on there. So this is pretty, isn't it? Okay. So I'm just going to add some, not much, but see where I got clouds here? See the open spots? I'm just going to, I want to keep them soft. I want very little white paint on my brush, because I want to keep it soft. I don't want to have big fluffy clouds or anything. I just want to keep it soft. So I'm just going to lighten them up a little bit by kind of squiggling in some extra light. Okay, that's all. I'm not doing anything. I'm just kind of shaking my hand and letting it happen whatever way it happens. Alright, just let it happen. Don't try to make anything. Just go in there with your brush and kind of a shaky hand, kind of see where the white spots are, and then just kind of like touch and pull. No need to rub or scrub or anything. Just touch and pull and pretend you're wiping off some extra paint. But because you got white paint on your brush, you get that little extra. Okay? See? I don't want to, just want to keep it soft. I'm not really interested in having big fluffy clouds here today. But that's me. Now you decide if you want fluffy clouds. You decide what you want to do. I'm only just here to help you get inspired and to help you along, give you some ideas. Okay, that's kind of nice. So up here, I'm just going to put a few mountains. Something simple, nothing hard. Very simple mountains, okay? And probably with some sharp peaks. So I'm just going to take some dark colors. Get a dark blue, okay? Dark blue with a bit of brown. That's all. Maybe even a little bit of green. I like to experiment when I'm mixing colors just to see what they look like. Maybe even a little bit of red. See, just put everything together and see what it looks like. More blue than anything else though. So let's decide what kind of mountains we want, alright? So let's see. Maybe a nice pointy one over here. And maybe some smaller ones here. And maybe a bigger one over here. A little small one over there. So it's a pretty, it looks funny there now, right? But let's fill it in and turn it into a mountain. So let's just fill it in. Make it pointy. Just fill it in. Good. So let's bring a straight line down here like this, just so we can know. Get two halves to the mountain, right? So we'll just go down here. We'll go down this way. Kind of helps us shape up our mountain, see? Because the magic white is still wet, we can move all that paint around. To the right, to the left. And take that down over here. So you can make changes. Don't have, just because you already got it done, don't mean you got to keep it that way. Alright. Might even make a little peak up here. Make changes. It's okay. See? Good. Make that one a little taller if you want. So like I say, you know, just play around with your mountains till you get the shape you're looking for, or you can draw them out beforehand. That'll probably make it a little easier for you. Going to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. To the right. Yeah, so we got that much done. They're nice little mountains. I'm going to take my liner brush and I'm going to make some squiggly lines down the center so that we can see which way we want to shape our mountains up. So just take your brush, put it through some white, and the peaks of the mountains, just touch the top and then come down with a squiggly line. Alright. Now you can normally do that with chalk, but because we're using magic white, we're going to have to use paint. So it makes a few changes in the way we were doing it before, but it's actually for the better. Once you get used to using magic white, you are going to want to use it all the time. Good, so that's done. So we will take our fan brush and we're going to put some snow on the mountains. Snow. I almost lost my voice that time. Snow. See, and my fan brush is full. I added a tiny bit of blue to it. But you don't have to because the magic white will. Now start wherever you want. Because I'm left-handed, I'm probably going to start over here. But if you're right-handed, you can start wherever you want. You start over here, say. If you're right-handed, you probably want to start over here. I'm not sure. I'm just going to take that and drag down some white paint and follow those squiggly lines, and you'll see how those lines help you. So you don't have to be fussy. Just go up and down if you want to. And there you got a bit of snow. See? Most of the white is going to go at the top. As you come down, it'll fade out, but that's okay because we can put more back in. So that one there too. Okay. Pick up some more white if you need it. Start at the top on the inside of your squiggly line on the right side. So you can add more white to that if you think it needs it. We'll come back and probably go over these and add more white. Want to keep some of the blue too. I don't want to lose my blue. If I do, I will put some more blue back in. So it's not to worry. Okay. So when you get your top done, as you come down, then just put a little bit on the bottom here. You don't need to fill it all in. See that? It's pretty, isn't it? Pick up some more white. Top. Follow the shape of the mountain. Follow your squiggly line. And we'll go down here. And as you come down, just skip over spots. So we can keep our blue. Go into your squiggly line. Come back to that mountain there. Skip over some shadows. We may have put some shadows back in. So far so good. And you don't even have to use a palette knife if you're finding a palette knife hard to use. So here we go. I like the way the fan brush gives it. Nice. Gives it a nice shape. Okay, I'm going to come back over this mountain here, and I'm just going to leave some of that at the bottom. See? Good. So you don't have a fan brush, you can try a flat chisel edge brush. As long as you skip over some of your blue, it'll look like snow. Because you don't want to mix it all so it just becomes pure, all white and no blue. And if you end up doing that, we will put some blue back. Okay, so lots of white at the top. Just use a corner of your brush if you have to. And as you're coming down, then you jump over spots, see? Then you use your squiggly line to get the shape. Jump over. Get a little bit over here too. Now, see that? That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? So now, that looks really nice as it is, but I'm going to add a little bit of white to my corner of my brush. Just add a little bit of white to the tops of these, because it is a snowy scene, snow scene. See? That's all you need. No need to go any further. A little bit back here. You don't need much back here because there's a shadow there. And a little bit up here. If your mountain is funny shape, you can always fix it and shape it up a bit. More here. Look at that. Look at that. That's very pretty. I like the shadow in the back. I don't think I'm going to bother with those. I don't think I need it. Yeah, I don't think I should touch that anymore. It's really nice. I like it. See, once you like it, there's no need to keep picking at it. I like it. I'm not going to touch it. If I start adding more white and more shadows in the back, I'm going to be picking at it for another hour. And I may lose those really nice sharp edges that I have there. See those nice sharp edges that I have? Right? That's because I put the squiggly line there. Very difficult to get if you don't put those squiggly lines there. I don't know why, but it helps. Alright.